then maybe she's like a aunt on the Muhammad al-Fayed Egyptian side. That would make plenty of sense. I love her very much. My mom may just full Sicilian. I've never met her. I may have heard her scream to me the other day. Maybe Sicilian, Asian, I don't know. Probably. So, which is an interesting mix. But, you know, I'm pretty sure maybe considering it was considered unfair, she might have got taken hostage when she was pregnant with me. And I got sent off to basically be like what they wanted me to be, a concubine, which, haha, good luck on that. I'd rather kill him. So, but they sent me to this old child molester rapist, pressed it off, and maybe he was obsessed with my mom. She might have been an actress. I've talked about a lady who was in a lot of French movies that was not even French and probably never got paid. She might have been a Sicilian woman who was tortured in a lot of horror movies that were French, or like Sicilian, Polynesian. I don't fucking know. I just know I haven't met her. So anyway, I guess, and this, honestly, the only reason I know this 40 years later is because the beloved, our beloved people, of which I will not name nationality, have taken to the grunt labor of finding the truth, the undeniable truth, the oldest fashioned way. So I guess I misbehaved. Apparently they both said I screamed nonstop for a year of the first year of my life. And I assume they probably met my mom, which is sort of scary, my real mom. Supposedly it was me getting bored. Could have been somebody else. It could have been the actual woman with her older real child with that man. I don't know. I have no fucking clue. I just know those people aren't my parents. I've not met my real mom. And I think Salman Khan's my dad. So, the Indian Sultan 2 actor. Which I don't know. Anyway. I'm quite sure that I have the most ruined eyesight in the fucking world because I spent about 16, 17 fucking years away from sunlight, locked inside, underground, no identity. Probably they declared me dead after they gave me one crazy identity they didn't want me to have. And with Agent Orange nonstop in my eyes. And being raised. I mean, I have so many babies. I love all my children, but it's a little embarrassing sometimes. Be meeting 35-year-old men and women and all on the street like, oh, are you one of my children? Oh, well, hey, nice to meet you. Sorry, I was never there. No one even told me. So, some of them are really mean. And I'm like, oh, I'm disowning you. So, but, this is why I ask them not to think with their father's side. I suppose all of them have been tortured, but I really don't think, and I mentioned this in the video, they wouldn't let me make a minute ago, but the ones they put me in high school with in North Carolina, those people, like, unless, let's see, they said, I think in 97 I was 17, but they said in 97 I was like 15. I think the people I was in school with in 97 were actually like 20 in school, 20 years old when they were saying I was 15. And then I think that the ones that were actually my children from these North Carolina crazy, mostly I think Mormon cannibal men, were like 12 and under, is what I think. And that's why I think my oldest ones I think are mostly Hispanic and whatever came to Central America. So then, yeah, I mean, I think they've eaten before I was 9 years old and took me to Ireland, tortured me. I think they actually ate my entire brain. Probably called it medical goddamn research. Just to prove you can have a baby with no fucking brain. And I grew it back. And at my eyesight, I see colors. I could drive a car. But people's faces are about the craziest ever. Which is probably good because so many people have nose jobs. But I'm still not excusing the fact that my sight's not perfect. So, and what else? I think they requested me back when I was 17. I think they spent probably the whole time from 88 to 97 just faking a bunch of crazy shit. I think Dodie and Diana lied about, well, they may have got pregnant, but sometimes I think they may have lied about that just to try to get a child I got pregnant with and not even away from them. And then, I don't know, I've just had, it's been the most fucked up life ever. I think one of my oldest baby daddies is the one they called Robert Hoffman, who I think was part Korean and was in the army. I think they said during Nam, or maybe the war on Korea. Translating, which is cool.